I'm Colvin, and I am the Director of Operations for Parkwater Aviation. This airplane is a little bit unique in that it is actually serial number 1. This is the first one certified off the production line in Sandpoint. So the company that I work for has owned it since 2008, and we're the first owners by a unique set of circumstances. And so the people that I learned to fly the airplane from were there at the very beginning, which was really kind of cool. We've been able to watch things progress. They're constantly adding features, adding options, and we've added some of those to this airplane, but this is the first one, and that always makes pilots smile when they get to fly the first of a series. It's kind of a unique thing.
AOPA keeps flying safe, accessible, and fun by protecting your freedom to fly. We are the most trusted one-stop resource for all things related to general aviation. Become an AOPA pilot today.
It is one of the most fun airplanes I have ever flown. The power to weight ratio is 750 horsepower for takeoff. It's a PT6 powered aircraft. It holds 10 people if you have all the seats in it, and you can either go 1,000 miles or you can load it up and take a few people that 1,000 miles, or you can go a long ways. It's a great airplane. You can load it up. It's got the cargo pod on it so that you can keep the weight and balance where it needs to be. It's not a problem to load this airplane because I've got so much envelope to work with. The wing design is a little bit unique on this aircraft too. It's got a discontinuous leading edge, which makes it so that the outer wing panel is flying in a stalled condition. So we can stall the aircraft and still bank it left and right, which is pretty remarkable. With the propeller feathered and the engine off, it descends at about 900 feet a minute. This aircraft has been used all over the world in some of the most remote places that you can think of. Some of the stuff is really remarkable what they're able to do with this airplane. So this aircraft was the first aircraft equipped with the Garmin G1000. And the unique part of that is that it's fully IFR capable and does really nicely in that environment, actually. The aircraft is a stable IFR platform, but what that allows for is complete situational awareness once you get used to it. There's a little bit of a learning curve there, but once you get past that, the amount of information is amazing. I always wondered when they built it, why did they put the G1000 in it? It's a bush plane, I don't get it. Well, this is a bush plane that can come out of the bush, file IFR, and go to the busiest airports in the world because it can keep up with the jet traffic. So the flexibility is just amazing. There's enough pitot-static equipment to run 2 aircraft. It's completely redundant. So dual pitot tubes, dual static sources, dual airspeed indicators, dual altimeters. There's 2 of everything. So that is a little bit unique too. They're not plumbed to a single point like some systems where there'll be a single point of failure. The speeds do vary quite a lot, whether it's loaded or whether it's empty, because it does have such a large useful load. This airplane weighs about 4,300 pounds, 7,200 pounds max gross. So there's a big useful load. Like I said, you can use that in fuel or passengers or a mix of the two. But when it's loaded, your stall speeds are down around 45, 50 indicated. The ability to go that slow with an airplane that weighs 7,200 pounds is pretty remarkable. The ability to maneuver this airplane at that weight and with that useful load is pretty remarkable. You can turn it around in a quarter mile, and you have to work at that a little bit because you're at 45 degrees of bank and 80 knots, but you can do it. Half a mile, the passengers wouldn't even notice. So back in the terrain, in the backcountry, in the canyons, it's got the maneuverability to get back in there, to turn around if you have to get back out. It also has the power to weight ratio to climb up out of that environment if you need to at the same time. The flaps are Fowler style flaps, and they massively decrease the stall speed and increase the wing area because they not only tilt down, but they also move back on the wing. So you can literally feel it in the aircraft when you put the flaps down. When you go to flaps full, it's almost like somebody threw out an anchor. The drag is pretty incredible. But that's what gives us such a speed range. I can comfortably fly the airplane between 60 knots and say 160, which is pretty remarkable. And the flaps are the reason that we can do that.